go. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone out there. Welcome to the Monday Night Cares Net, Cares Info and Trivia Net. Hope you guys are having a good Monday so far. Hope it hasn't been too much of a Monday for you. I know this is always my favorite part of Mondays. I get to relax and hang out with you guys. So, thank you for being here. Looks like we have a few people here already. We got other Colton over there, one of the three in the group. We got Ms. D checking in. Both of you checking in over the internet. Let me go ahead and get Miss D's call sign in our log here, so that we know that she made it tonight. There we go. Have that in there. Hope you guys are having a good evening so far. I appreciate y'all being here and saying hello. We have just a few more seconds until we get started here, right at 7 o'clock sharp. As you know, once our lovely repeater voice lady announces 7 and makes her presence known. Hello, Leslie. XYL in the chat over there. We also got Mr. Rocketeer Realms. Trying to remember, I think that is...
Good evening.
Oh.
The time is 7 p.m.
The time is 7 p.m. There we go. That means we have to get started. Matt, that's it. I apologize. I'll get it eventually. It comes and goes. Thanks for being here, Matt. Alrighty, y'all. Well, you know what that means. It is 7 o'clock, and therefore it is now time for the Monday Night Cares Net. This is KI5LDJ. My name is Colton, and I'm located on the north side of Canton, about halfway between Canton and Edgewood, up Highway 859, and I will be net control for this evening's Cares Net. Alright, let's get her going here. Get through the preamble. CARES is the Canton Area Radio Emergency Services, an acronym, radio club. This net is held Monday evenings at 1900 hours local time, 7 p.m., here on the K5 VZC repeater at 147.200 MHz and all linked repeaters, and is open to all valid amateur radio license holders. We encourage you to join in and participate. Look at you guys being all welcoming and friendly in the chat. Love to see it. CARES Radio Club meets monthly on the third Wednesday of every month at 6:30 p.m. at the Van Zandt County Library on FM 859 next to the Blackwell House Historic Home. All interested parties are welcome to attend. The purpose of this net is to build amateur radio use throughout Van Zandt County by providing a venue for operators to become comfortable and proficient in speaking over the public airwaves, and so that, should an emergency arise in our community, we will be ready to help receive and transmit emergency messages. If at any time you have an emergency situation arise, you may interrupt the net at any time with a break transmission, and I will take that call immediately. Are there any emergency calls at this time? Standing by for any emergency calls. Yes, hello. Hello to all the Coltons. We have the two Coltons. We got Matt, we got D, we got Leslie. Got a good crowd here. Thank you guys so much for being here. Luckily, we're all silent over here on the emergency transmission front, so that is good to see. Or hear, rather. Alright, let's get into this here, into the net proper. Alright, thankfully, I hear none. Well, with our preamble out of the way, let's get into the meat of the net here. With that, I will now begin taking check-ins for tonight's CARES Net. When you check in, please give your call sign, only your call sign, slowly and phonetically. After checking in, should you also need to check out early, let me know you will be short time, and we'll go ahead and skip you for the rest of the evening, let you get on your way. Those wishing to join us for the Monday Night Cares Net, now's the time to check in. Please come now with your call sign. See who we got tonight.
Kilo Delta 5, Kilo Juliet Zulu.
Got Mr. Randy, as always.
Kilo Juliet 5, Hotel Tango Oscar.
There you are. Gotcha.
November 5, Mike Juliet Bravo.
I think we had a double there. But
Kilo Juliet 5, Hotel Charlie Golf.
yeah, okay, let's see. Maybe he got in there. Right. Got it. Are you? Oh. Oh. I bet you that's Mr. NOW out there having trouble making it in. Not quite holding the repeater open. Lots of static.
Kilo Foxtrot 7 Sierra Oscar X-ray.
Right. Got all the regulars here tonight. Love to have it. Love to have all you guys joining us. If you guys online happen to know anyone else that would be interested in radio and what we do and all that, feel free to share the live stream. It is publicly available. I've kind of fixed the issues we had there, so feel free to get anyone who's interested in here. Alrighty, I'll take that break right there. We're gonna stop and take the break in transmissions to recognize the stations that have checked in so far. Net recognizes Kilo Delta 5, Kilo Juliet Zulu, KD5 KJZ. Kilo Juliet 5, Hotel Tango Oscar, KJ5 HTO. November 5, Mike Juliet Bravo, N5 MJB. I believe along with MJB, we had a double. It sounded like there was you guys tried to check in at the same time, so we'll come back to you shortly here. Next station, net recognizes Kilo Juliet 5, Hotel Charlie Golf, KJ5 HCG. Next up, I had one station, sounded like I had someone try to check in, but was not quite getting into the repeater. Lots of static and wasn't quite holding it open. I'm so sorry. So if you tried to check in after KJ5 HCG, maybe try and fix your position a little bit, and we'll circle back around to you. Finally, net recognizes Kilo Foxtrot 7 Sierra Oscar X-Ray KF7 SOX. Thank you guys so much for being here. Most of you, as always, got a good regular crowd here. Alright, let me attempt to correct a few of the check-ins, or a couple of check-ins that I believe I missed here. First, I want to call on the double station. So, if you try to check in after KJ5 HTO and before KJ5 HCG, I believe you might have doubled with N5 MJB. In any event, if you tried to check in after KJ5 HTO, please come back one more time with your call sign. That station only. Maybe not.
Kilo Niner Echo Zulu Alpha.
Ah, okay, we did have someone in there. Awesome. Alrighty, Roger. I picked up Kilo Niner Echo Zulu Alpha, Kilo 9 Easy A. Look at that. We've been chatting for a while and glad to finally have you on the net. Thank you so much for coming back to me and letting me get you in the log. I do appreciate it. Let me kind of fix your position in the log here. I'll break momentarily and I'll call on my other missed check-in here shortly. Get him in his proper spot in the check-in list here. Alright. Okay, and then I want to come back to one check-in that I also missed. So, this is going to be the station that attempted to check in after KJ5HCG. So, and then also came before Kilo Fox 7 Sierra Oscar X-Ray. If you tried to check in after Kilo Juliet 5 Hotel Charlie Golf, I missed your call sign. Weren't quite holding open the repeater. If you fixed your position and think you can make it in, please come back one more time with your call sign. That station only. Doesn't sound like it. Alrighty, I hear no further check-ins from that station. Do apologize that we're missing you tonight. I believe that might be Mr. NOW over there. I'm sorry I couldn't quite receive you this evening. Do apologize, but hopefully you're listening and enjoying. Feel free, if you're unable to make it into one of our repeaters, to join us online on YouTube. You can find us if you search up Canton Area Radio Emergency Services on YouTube. Our channel comes right up. You should see our live stream listed right at the top of your search. And you're more than welcome to join us and check in there and participate. All right, before we move on here, let me make one more call for check-ins. So this is going to be our I guess last call for check-ins for this evening before we move on. Any others wishing to join us for the Monday Night CaresNet? Now is your last chance to check in. Anyone's welcome to join. Please come now with your call sign. Hey, Jason. Welcome. Glad you could at least stop in and say hi. Hope your training is going well out there this evening. I'll go ahead and put you on the log here. We got you checked in on the internet. Have as much fun as you can at training. Learn as much as you can. I appreciate you being here. Got Jay Bates checking in the chat as well. Howdy, Mr. Bates. Hope you're having a good Monday. Thanks for being here. Alrighty, I hear no more check-ins. Thank you all for those check-ins. I appreciate you all being here. I'll now go through the list of call signs for those who have checked in. If each operator would please give us your name, approximate location, and any traffic or suggested topics for discussion. Throw them out, it's done. We're going to start from the top of our list with Mr. KD5KJZ, Kilo Delta 5, Kilo Juliet Zulu. Your check-in, please. Alright, that's Mr. Easy A over there, I believe. Or is it MJB? Which one are you?
Good evening to you, Colton. Thank you for running the net and the live stream. And good to hear everybody. This is Randy, 4 miles south of Canton off of 198. No traffic that I am aware of at this time. Other than the bad dad joke from Mr. Kevin. I do have that. 85 KJZ.
That is very important. Definitely need that. Yes, that makes sense. Look at you using your powers of deduction, D. Alright, thank you so much for being here, Mr. Andy, and of course, thank you for bringing the ever-important bad dad joke to us, vicariously from Kevin. We would not be the same without it. Thanks for being here, sir. Great to hear from you. Alright, next to check in is going to be KJ5HTO, Kilo Juliet 5, Hotel Tango Oscar. Your check-in, please. There you go, MJB. That's kind of what I thought. Awesome. Well, thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Matt. My location, I'm east of Canton, here at I-20 and FM 1255. At this time, I have no traffic.
No traffic. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, you sound great, Jason. Yeah, strong signal. I guess you're about to hear yourself. Alrighty, Mr. Matt. Hey, thank you so much for joining us once again, sir. It is always a pleasure having you. I appreciate it. Got you logged in, checked in here with no traffic. Thank you so much, sir. I greatly appreciate it. Moving on down my list here. Our next check-in is going to be from N5MJB. November 5, Mike Juliet Bravo. Your check-in, please.
Yes, name here is Jason, Grand Saline, 3 miles of 80, or excuse me, 17 down towards Alba. I have no traffic, N5MJB.
Alrighty, excellent. Mighty fine business there, Jason. I guess you're both online and on the air. Hopefully here have a good readable signal coming in tonight. Perfectly clear, and I love to hear it. I got you logged in with no traffic. Thank you so much for being here, Mr. Jason. Greatly appreciate it. Alright, next. First time on the net, officially. Our next check-in is going to come from K9EZA. Kilo Niner Echo Zulu Alpha. Your check-in, please.
Hello there, this is Rob. I'm just on the east side of Canton, about half a mile. And the only traffic I have is maybe a bad Bible joke. That's it. Good to be here, finally. Back to you.
Alright, we'll take it. We'll take it. Alrighty, Rob. Hey, yes, it is very good to have you. We greatly appreciate you sticking with it and getting your things worked out. You know, staying patient and joining us here on the net. It is fantastic to have a another newcomer, a new voice to join us here. And I will circle back around to you for that bad Bible joke. That you gotta love it. Sounds interesting. How could I pass that up? Thank you for checking in, Rob. Here, I got you on the log. Alrighty, our next check-in is gonna come from KJ5HCG, Kilo Juliet 5 Hotel Charlie Golf. Your check-in, please.
This is Charlie. I am 10 miles south of Canton, Texas. At the present time, I do not have any traffic. Back to the net. KJ5HCG.
Alright, super duty there, Charlie. Thank you, Mr. Charlie G, for joining us. As always, great to have you here, and I got you in with no traffic. As per usual, sounding just fine coming from way south down there, south of Canton. I bet you're on one of your homemade antennas. You're doing pretty good with that, because you're always sounding pretty strong. So, thank you for being here, sir. Great to have you. Alright, and last but certainly not least for our on-air check-ins is going to be KF7SOX, Kilo Foxtrot 7 Sierra Oscar X-Ray. Your check-in, please.
Good evening. This is Marie calling, running mobile tonight in the Canton area. No traffic. It's KF7SOX.
Alright, mighty fine business, Marie. You are sounding wonderful running mobile. You must be in a good spot. Appreciate you joining us while you're out and about taking care of your things for the evening. I hope you're traveling okay. I know that there was when I was leaving work, there was a parade on the square. I'm sure that's well and good over by now, but hopefully the actual vehicle traffic is not too atrocious tonight. Thank you so much for joining us out and about on your way. Well, alright guys. That is our list of check-ins. Thank you all so much for being here. I guess I'll throw it out one more time. Before we move into our net proper, are there any additional check-ins at this time? This will be our last call for check-ins. Any licensed operator is welcome to join us. If you would like to check in to the Monday Night Cares Net with us, please come now with your call sign. And quiet. I think we got everyone. It depends on how I'm feeling, but I like to try and throw it out there again just in case people come in late. Alrighty. I hear no more check-ins, and with that, we will now move on to our business for the night. Starting with our required, at this point, bad dad joke from KI5BDI, but coming through Mr. KD5KJZ since Mr. Kevin could not be here this evening. So, I'll pass it off to you. Kilo Delta 5, Kilo Juliet Zulu. The net is yours. What do you have for us?
Alright, thank you, Mr. Colton. Yeah, Mr. Kevin is still at dog training. I'm not sure if he's training the dog or if the dog is training him.
Probably that way.
Never know. One way or the other, he sent me this. Why do golfers hate cake? Why do golfers hate cake? We'll start off with you, Mr. Colton. What do you think?
Why do golfers hate cake? You know me. I'm sitting here trying to think of something clever, and you had to put me on the spot. I haven't the faintest idea of why golfers would hate cake. I'll be interested to hear, though. KI5LDJ.
Alright, sir. Yeah, an IDK to start us off. Next we go to KJ5HTO. Matt, why do golfers hate cake?
What do my online friends think here? Why do golfers hate cake?
Let's see here. My guess is going to be because they might get iced.
Huh? Yeah?
They
always
might get
slice it.
iced. Okay. Well, I'm not familiar with what that is in golfing terms, but I don't know. It could be. We'll wait and see what the answer is. We'll move on to Charlie G. He's kind of a golfer. We'll see if he has the answer for us. Charlie, why do golfers hate cake?
Always slice it. That could be it.
Well, I'm probably one of those that do hate cake because I don't like to get a slice, no matter how big or how little it is.
There you go. I think you're onto something.
All gentlemen, the golfer, the resident golfer, has filled us with the lovely correct answer. Golfers hate cake because they might get a slice. There you have it, ladies and germs. 85 KJZ, back to net.
Ah, I missed my my one there and put an @ sign. But it was supposed to be an exclamation point. Y'all get it. All right, see, that one was pretty unknown to me. I'm not much of a golfer, so I wasn't very familiar with the available terms there. But we did have your son, Randy. We had Colton. He also got it right here on the internet. So sounds like there's a couple golfers, or at least a couple smart chickens here in the group tonight. Thank you so much for that, Mr. Randy. And we're gonna take it from there and move down to a new addition from a newcomer. We have a bad Bible joke. That's going to come from K9EZA. So, Kilo Niner Echo Zulu Alpha. You have it, sir. What do you have? Hopefully the Lord won't be too upset.
Well, good evening, everybody. I hope God forgives me for this one. My question is, what time of day did God create Adam? What time of day did God create Adam? And I was so unskilled, I didn't write anybody's call signs down, so if you could fill in on who should be the first to respond, I'd greatly appreciate it. Show my newness to this. Back to you.
Alrighty, not a problem at all, Rob. Hey, I feel like for the most part, whenever you're just checking into the net, you're probably not going to write down all the call signs. So no hard feelings. Mr. Randy is just very used to his role as the bad joke giver at this point, and Mr. Kevin before him. So they do it so they can administer the answers. But I don't think that's expected of our average net attendee. In any case, I will absolutely do that for you. So we're going to flip it around because you guys know I like to do that on my trivia questions. So I'll give our first answer to Miss Marie. Kilo Foxtrot 7 Sierra Oscar X-Ray. What time of day did God create Adam? During lunch.
Well, this is a good one, but it has to be in the evening. This is
Wow.
KF7 SOX.
That's pretty good. It might be the right answer. Since I don't have it in front of me, I'll go and give everyone a chance to take a guess, and then we'll throw it back to Rob for our answer. I do like that one, in the evening. Let's see, Mr. Charlie G, what do you think? You're gonna go 2 for 2 here. KJ5HCG, what do you think?
On a similar note there, I was going to say just before Eve.
Just before Eve, yeah, just before the Eve. I like that. All right, next gonna be Mr. Jason N5MJB November 5 Mike Juliet Bravo. What do you think? Oh yeah, I think they're onto something there.
I'm going to agree. I'm going to go with just before Eve.
Just before Eve. All right, you guys are hopping on the train here. Let's see, does Matt agree? Kilo Juliet 5 Hotel Tango Oscar. What do you think? Yeah, they're getting real specific.
I want to say late evening, late afternoon, just before Eve.
Yes. All right, we got late afternoon, just before Eve. There we go. Let's see here. Round us out, Mr. Randy, KD5, KJZ. What do you think?
Oh man, yeah, we gotta go with something Eve related. So yeah, in the evening, we'll go with the full answer from Marie. 85 KJZ.
All right, in the evening. I think you guys might be onto something here. Mr. Rob, we'll pass it back off to you for the answer. Kilo Niner Echo Zulu Alpha. What's the answer? Late lunch. Yeah, see, I think you're close.
I think everybody got it right. It is just a little before Eve. Excellent, fantastic. I didn't think I was going to get that kind of a response. Thank you. You made my night. Back to you.
Yep, I think that counts, Colton. I think that counts. Excellent. Hey, thank you so much for being a little brave there. Your first time at the net, stepping up and bringing us something. I think it paid off. Yeah, these folks are on top of it tonight. I'm kind of worried for my trivia questions. I think they're gonna blow it out of the water today. Well, all right. Before we move on to said trivia, I do have a few pieces of traffic for us this evening. I'll try and move through it quickly so we don't take up too much time. Let me break and go ahead and bring you some traffic. Alrighty. Alright, once again, this is KI5LDJ Net Control Station for the Monday Night Cares Net. I have a couple things here. Two first related to Aries. As we spoke about at the last meeting, I am taking over the position of emergency coordinator for Van Zandt County Aries, and that has been made official. I didn't hear back from anyone, but if you check on the website, my name's there. So, I think we'll take that as an official designation. So if anyone is interested, Aries is split up into different sections and different all kinds of stuff. There's a bunch of subdivisions, but the North Texas section for Aries, the website is arrlntx.org. You can follow the links there through public service and amateur radio emergency services, Aries, and we are District 9 for Aries, so I'll take that. So I guess we're good to go ahead and, well, do what we've been doing and continue developing our emergency communications plans and networks, so that's good. Alright, second on the Aries, I mentioned last week that you had to be a paid member of ARRL to be an Aries member. I was corrected, I was incorrect, so I do apologize for the misinformation at the last meeting. As clearly stated on the website, which I should have remembered, my apologies once again, any licensed amateur radio operator, regardless of ARRL membership, is welcome to apply for membership in Aries. So I do apologize for that confusion. Who knows what it was? I think I was confused with my requirements and some other requirements that are listed deeper in the Aries manual. But no matter. So come next meeting, I will be handing out Aries applications to all members. And hopefully everyone's willing to join. If you just really don't want to be part of Aries, you can, of course, welcome to skip it. But I'll be handing out applications and collecting them from all members, helping you guys fill them out so that we can get our roster built. So I greatly appreciate y'all's patience in my learning in this matter. All right, another little piece of traffic. We did make basic contact with one of the commissioners here in Van Zandt County, and we are on track with getting our EDM repeater up and running. We made some small progress on that, and he's been made aware of us. We've communicated with him, and he's expressed interest in working with us to improve emergency communications in Van Zandt County. So some of the leadership will be meeting with the commissioner soon to work out a deal to get us up on the EDM tower and hopefully extend our coverage into the south and southeastern portions of the county to help some of our friends out in Ben Wheeler and Edom get a better signal. I know right now it's pretty difficult to get into the system, so that ought to help us out a lot. Still kind of far away and pending some conversations and agreements, but we made some slight progress on that today, so that was very good news. Hungry now for lunch. All right, I would like to remind everyone of a couple things we have coming up here. First one, we mentioned at our meeting, but for anyone that wasn't there, we do have a work day coming up. So this coming Saturday, that's going to be the 28th, we are planning to meet at the Silo site, the south repeater, currently southernmost repeater site, at the Silo at 8 a.m. to get some line work done. As some or all of you may know, that the repeaters and all the systems down south of Canton at the Silo have been down for quite some time due to a broken power connection. We need to replace the whole line and the conduit running to the shack out there, and that's been impeding our progress for a while, but we have a group work day scheduled. So if you are able and available, we would greatly appreciate all the hands we can get this coming Saturday, the 28th at 8 a.m. to help us lay some line down for the shack down there and get those systems back up and running. Hey, awesome. Thank you so much, Matt. And hey, Harv, thanks for joining us. Better late than never. I'll get you put on the log here momentarily. All right, and last but not least, a member of the Cedar Creek Amateur Radio Club would like for me to pass on to you guys that CC Arc will have a booth set up at their local Market Street Expo. So if any of you are interested in going and saying hi to those folks and are interested in kind of I guess it's pretty similar to our autumn festival that we have on the square. If you kind of just want to walk around, hang out, and see what there is, you're welcome to go and join them there. I unfortunately am missing my my information more specifically here. Let me see if I can pull it up right quick. It's going to be Saturday, September the 28th. Oh, that's this Saturday. Wow, I wish I'd known. But it goes till 3 p.m. So if after our work day you want to go meet the guys down there in the Cedar Creek Amateur Radio Club and see what's going on with the Market Street Expo, it's going to be downtown Maybank on Market Street. It might be fun. I got that kind of last minute, so I didn't realize it was going to overlap with our work day. But in case any of you want to make it down there afterwards, that is available for you. Alrighty, those are my announcements for tonight, and we are 30 after the hour, so let me go through some trivia questions really quick. I'd hate to hold you guys here all night, but we gotta have the trivia. I mean, what would the net be without that? Once again, because the repeater ID'd, I will. This is KI5LDJ, your net control station for the Monday Night Cares Info and Trivia Net, and we're going to be moving into that trivia portion of tonight's net. Tonight, as we all have, well, kind of seen, I guess, cooler weather is beginning to move into the area and fall upon us here, signaling the start of fall. Fall upon us, get it? I know we're all wishing for it to be just a little cooler than it is now, but we got a little cold front that came in, got some rain, and we are coming up onto the fall months. So tonight's trivia is going to be based all around the fall season. Hopefully some of these will be a little bit not as ethereal and difficult for you guys. We'll see how this really goes. But in any event, let's get into our first fall season themed trivia question. So tonight's first question, as I prepare it here in chat. Question number 1 for tonight's fall-related trivia. What is the name of the fall festival celebrated in Germany, known for its lively beer tents, traditional costumes, and large pretzels? And because we have a newcomer, let me go through this. For the trivia portion of the net, I read off a trivia question and go through our list of call signs for those who have checked in one by one, and I give each operator a chance to make a guess at the trivia question. So, we'll kind of show you how it's done here. Starting from the top of my check-in list, that's going to be Mr. Randy. What is the name of the fall festival celebrated in Germany, known for its lively beer tents, traditional costumes, and large pretzels? KD5, KJZ, what do you think?
Well, I guess we're going to have to go with Oktoberfest. I have no idea other than that. That's the only one I can think of. KD5, KJZ, back to you, sir.
Alright, we got Oktoberfest. Oktoberfest. I feel like that's a pretty reasonable guess. I think that might be the only German festival I can think of, too. I don't know. We'll see how that goes over here. Next on the list to make a guess is going to be Mr. Matt. Kilo Juliet 5, Hotel at Tango Oscar. What do you think? We got Oktoberfest, aka
Yes, sir.
Drink
I'm
Tea
going to go
Camp.
with Oktoberfest. KJ5HCO back to that.
And then Oktoberfest, they have Dachshund weenie races. I didn't know that. That's adorable. We have to get a video of that. Alright, we have another for Oktoberfest. Let's see here. I'm seeing a little pattern forming. Let's see if it breaks or if people agree. Next to guess is going to be Jason. November 5, Mike, Juliet, Bravo. What's your guess?
I am also going to go with Oktoberfest in 5MGB.
Alright, we have another for Oktoberfest. Thank you so much for your guess, Mr. Jason. Next, our newcomer. Gonna be Mr. Rob. K9 Easy A. What is your guess?
Raja is well going to have to go with Oktoberfest. Canton Echo Zulu Alpha.
Harv coming in with the German. He knows his German. Alrighty, we have another for Oktoberfest. You guys are all piling on here tonight. Let's see. Our next guess is going to come from Charlie. Kilo Juliet 5 Hotel Charlie Golf. What's your guess? And everyone in the chat's guessing
I'm going to
Oktoberfest.
have to echo Oktoberfest. KJ5HCG.
Alright, another for Oktoberfest. Round us out, Marie. You gonna even it out? Is it going to be unanimous? KF7SOX, what's your guess?
That's what I was thinking, Oktoberfest. This is KF7SOX.
Oktoberfest. There we go. Alrighty, it sounds like everyone on the air is unanimous with Oktoberfest. I gotta tell you, everyone online is unanimous with Oktoberfest as well. You guys have started off strong. The answer, of course, is Oktoberfest. Very, very fine showing. Good job, y'all. Y'all are doing good. Let's see here. What could our next question be? Let's see. What's not going to be too difficult, but also good. Alrighty, here, I kind of like this question as I'm searching through the available questions to me. This one sounds pretty fun, and I think a couple of you may be able to get it. So let's see here. Our next fall season related trivia question. This one is a bit adjacent to fall, but I think you guys will probably get it. Let's see. It looks like I have to edit my comment here on the internet because it was too long to post in the chat. The next question. Which famous playwright wrote the tragedy Macbeth, which features the line double, double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble? Hopefully you guys have all heard that featured in some holiday songs. Which famous playwright wrote the play that it's from? As you know, I flipped the order around here, so we're putting the pressure on Miss Marie first. KF7SOX, what do you think?
Interesting. I'm going to go with Shakespeare. I don't know. It's KF7SOX. Back to net.
We got a Shakespeare. What do y'all think there in chat? We got two Shakespeares in chat. Harv with Das Boot. Alrighty. We have one for Shakespeare. Yeah, I thought this one was fun too. So let's see what everyone else thinks. See if anyone comes up with anything else. Next to guess is going to be Charlie, going in reverse order here. Kilo Juliet 5 Hotel Charlie Golf. What do you think?
Well, my first guess would have been Shakespeare also, so I'll make it 2.
There we go. We have Harv with Shakespeare as well. Leslie D and Harv and Colton with Shakespeare. You guys are unanimous. Alright, we have a second for Shakespeare. Let's see here. Let's see what Mr. Rob thinks. Next to guess is going to be Kilo Niner Echo Zulu Alpha. What do you think?
Raja I was thinking Socrates, but my wife corrected me and said Shakespeare. Back to you. Back to Ned.
Well, you'd be wise to listen to the XYL. We'll go with her answer just to keep you safe. We'll go with another for Shakespeare. Alright, let's see. Next to guess is going to be Mr. Jason. Do you agree? Do you have another idea? November 5, Mike Juliet Bravo. What's your guess? And you guys are all got Shakespeare in there. Y'all are all in agreement tonight.
I will agree. I actually remember many, many moons ago doing that in high school. I agree with Shakespeare, and I believe it's Act 4, Scene 1 in 5 MGB.
There we go. All right, we have a very confident memory of a high school play. I'm sure that was interesting. We have another guess of Shakespeare from Jason. All right, our penultimate guess here, Mr. Matt. Kilo Juliet 5 Hotel Tango Oscar. What's your guess?
Definitely piling on tonight. That's going to be Shakespeare.
All right, you guys all spelled it the same too. Because I don't know, I probably would have spelled it different, honestly, if I was just typing it from memory. All right, we have another for Shakespeare. You guys are on a roll tonight. Let's see, will it be unanimous? Mr. Randy, our final guess. Kilo Delta 5, Kilo Juliet Zulu.
Oh, I don't know. I really think it was the very famous athlete that was known for his shaking spear. Yeah, that's the guy. 85 KJZ.
All right, we'll take that down as another Shakespeare. Well, I'll tell you what, once again, everyone on the air is unanimous, and everyone in the chat online is unanimous. And I was telling them, too, because they all have to type it, they all also spelled it correctly. The answer, of course, is William Shakespeare. I feel like if I were to try and type it out, I would have forgotten the A that's in there at the end, but they all got it right, so look at that. We got some smart cookies in the crowd, both on the air and online tonight. Good job, everyone. All right, that was pretty good. You guys are on a roll. I'm gonna have to throw something at you. Let's throw something else at you a little bit more complicated. Maybe not complicated or difficult, but let's see, one that you might not know as much. I feel like this one isn't too difficult. Maybe make you think just a little bit. We'll do this one. Alrighty. Our third fall-related trivia question for tonight. We'll probably do this one and maybe one more. And then we'll let you guys get on your way for the evening. The next question for tonight's trivia. What is the name of the fall constellation that resembles a hunter and includes the bright star Betelgeuse? Repeating. What is the name of the fall constellation that resembles a hunter and includes the bright star Betelgeuse? We're flipping our order around once again and giving our first guess to Mr. Randy. Kilo Delta 5, Kilo Juliet Zulu. What do you think? Oh, that's true. Yeah, you do have spell check. I didn't think about that.
Man, I have not a clue other than Michael Keaton. Maybe that's the right one. 85 KJZ.
That's true. I said it twice. I got close, huh? And Leslie finished it out there with a guess of the archer. All right, Michael Keaton, the hunter. All right, we have a guess of Michael Keaton. Although, if Michael Keaton were to be seen giant in the sky, I think that might be pretty terrifying, even though I'm sure he's a nice guy. All right, I think we'll take that as an IDK. I think those were his first words, so we'll take that. We have an IDK from Mr. Randy. Let's see here. Moving on down to our second guess from Mr. Matt. Kilo Juliet 5, Hotel Tango Oscar. What do you think?
I'm going to go with Orion. Orion is my answer. KJ5 HTO.
All right, marking one down for Orion from Mr. Matt. Pretty good guess there. I appreciate you, Mr. Matt. Let's see if Jason agrees or has different ideas. Next guess, November 5, Mike Juliet Bravo. What do you think? Also going with Orion from D.
I am not too familiar with the constellations, but the only one that I know of that has the word hunter in it is Orion. So I'll go with Orion as well. In 5MGB.
Alright. Alright, sounds like we have a tentative, although solid second guess of Orion. Let's see here. See if anyone else will agree or have any other ideas. Next to guess is going to be Mr. Rob. Kilo Niner Echo Zulu Alpha. What do you think? Harv also with Orion in the chat. Alright.
I'm going to have to go with Orion as well. Yeah, that sounds good to me. K9 Echo Zulu Alpha.
And then Colton also with Orion. You guys are pretty much unanimous tonight. Alrighty, we have another for Orion. Thank you for your guess, Mr. Rob. Next guest will be Mr. Charlie. Kilo Juliet 5 Hotel Charlie Golf. What's your guess, sir?
I'll have to go with the 3-star belt Orion guy.
Orion guy. Alrighty, we have a guess of Orion guy. Or I guess I'll take Orion, even though Orion guy sounds fun. He sounds more friendly that way, unless, like, I don't know, like he might be hunting you. Alright, last but not least for the guesses here on this question is going to be Miss Marie. Kilo Foxtrot 7 Sierra Oscar X-Ray. What do you think? Be a big belt to hit you with. Probably burn.
Yeah, definitely Orion, and Charlie was right on track. I was thinking about Orion's belt. This is KS7 SOX back to net.
Alrighty. We have another guess of Orion. They are pretty much in sync on the air as well tonight too. Alrighty. We have our final guess, bringing in another one for Orion. Well, you guys are doing really good tonight. We were pretty much unanimous online on this one, pretty much unanimous on the air, and you guys had it. The answer is Orion. Of course, most widely noted for Orion's belt. That's kind of, we had a fun joke. Just don't let him hit you with the belt. That would probably be very bad considering that they are all stars. I think one might actually be a galaxy, even worse. What was that there? Alright, heard a little bit of something on the end of my transmission there, so let me make sure nobody needs us here. Do we have a breaker? If we have a breaker, please come ahead now. No. Maybe someone that was trying to talk. Alrighty. Sounds like not. Maybe just some noise. Maybe I accidentally stepped on someone. In any case, we'll move on. We'll do one more question for the night, and we'll get you guys on your way here. So, let me find a good one here. All right. You guys have been doing pretty good so far. So this one I feel like might test a few of you. We'll see who's really the smartest cookie out there tonight. The smartest pumpkin flavored cookie. Because our final question for tonight's fall-related trivia: which spice is a key ingredient in pumpkin pie and gives it that warm, aromatic flavor? Little kind of nebulous there, but we'll see if anyone can get it. Repeating the question: which spice is a key ingredient in pumpkin pie and gives it that warm, aromatic flavor? We're going to flip our order around, as I like to do. We're going to put the pressure on Miss Marie. Kilo Foxtrot 7 Sierra Oscar X-Ray. What do you think? He's an inmate.
How about a little bit of cinnamon? This is KF7 SOX back to net.
Yeah, Harv, he was telling us he was going to try that class out. So I hope he's doing well, and maybe he will make it back in time. Yeah, maybe he'll come in here late. We got nutmeg, cinnamon, nutmeg, allspice, cinnamon. All right, we have a guess of cinnamon. We have a couple other guesses for cinnamon over here online as well. Got cinnamon from Miss Marie. Thank you for your guess. I think that sounds like a pretty good one. Let's see if Mr. Charlie agrees. Kilo Juliet 5, Hotel Charlie Golf. What's your guess? We got 2 nutmegs, 2 cinnamons, I guess 3 cinnamons. We have an allspice. Lots of spices in pumpkin
I'm gonna
pie.
have to go with cinnamon also. HA5 HCG.
Yes. Made with love, of course. That's really where the flavor comes from. Nutmeg and clove. Alright, we have another cinnamon from Charlie. Thanks for that guess, sir. We have a couple for cinnamon. We have a couple of people thinking alike here. Let's see, will Mr. Rob agree or disagree? Next guess. Kilo Niner Echo Zulu Alpha. What do you think? All the above. Yeah, there's a lot of spices in pumpkin pie.
Roger, before my wife changes her mind, it's going to be all spices, my guess. All spices. Canine Echo Zulu Alpha.
You could hear him pause to look at his wife to make sure she hadn't changed her mind and he wasn't going to get slapped. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, we have a guess of allspice. Someone in the chat suggested allspice as well. Now, I must admit, there are a lot of spices in pumpkin pie typically, so any of you guys could be right here with these. But we have one for allspice, switching it up on us. Let's see here. Let's see if Mr. Jason thinks allspice, cinnamon, or something different. Jason, at November 5. Mike, Juliet, Bravo. What's your guess? Cloves, yeah?
I'll be honest, I was going to go with pumpkin pie spice until my wife just said nutmeg, so we'll go with nutmeg in 5 MGB.
Oh, we got a new one. We have nutmeg. Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of spices in pumpkin pie. Maybe I should have chosen a little bit more specific question, but I guess that's why you get pumpkin pie spice, right? You just have them mix it for you. You don't have to think about what all's in it. It's just pumpkin pie spice. In any event, we'll take the X-Files answer there, or nutmeg. All right, we have some cinnamon, some nutmeg, some allspice. In the chat online, we also have cloves. I mean, there's a lot going on here. Let's see. We have a couple guesses left. Let's see what you think. We have Matt, Kilo Juliet 5, Hotel Tango Oscar. What do you think? Yep.
I think I'm gonna have to go with nutmeg on this one. AJ5 HTO.
Yep, yeah, there you go, dude. Yeah, there's so much in it. You just get pumpkin pie spice, and it's got all of it in there already. Clove is the most potent. Okay. Strongest flavor. Alright, we have Matt seconding nutmeg. So we got some cinnamon, some allspice, some nutmeg. There's a lot going on here. Round us out, Mr. Randy. What do you think the answer is? Kilo Delta 5, Kilo Juliet Zulu.
Well, I definitely can taste some cinnamon and some nutmeg and maybe some allspice, but and some clove. But maybe they're looking for some ginger in there as well. Maybe a little ginger. 85 KJZ.
All right. Yes, controls the spice, controls the universe. The spice must flow, right? All right, we have a new one. We got ginger. Okay, you guys are some bakers out there, some chefs. You're bringing out all the spices. Now, I must admit, maybe the question wasn't the best. There's lots of spices involved in pumpkin spice pie. Pumpkin pie there. And really probably most things pumpkin flavored. Pumpkin spice has a lot of different spices in it. And you guys all gave some really good answers for this one. I liked all those, and they were all pretty clever. However, only one is right. There can only be one right answer. The answer that they're looking for, the answer that I'm giving here is... we broke. We're building dramatic suspense. The answer they're looking for is nutmeg. They were looking for nutmeg. The key ingredient in pumpkin pie, and gives it that warm aromatic flavor. Even though I feel like cinnamon is pretty good, allspice is pretty good, cloves, and even ginger. I feel like you all had pretty good answers, but unfortunately nutmeg was the one that they were looking for. gonna have to get that checked out. I wonder what's doing that. Sorry for your ears. Yes, you had it. You definitely had it. My ex-wife out there, Leslie. You had nutmeg. I'll count Colton as well. All right, guys, we are coming up on the top of the hour. I've kept you here for long enough. I greatly appreciate everyone's participation in our trivia and in tonight's net. Thank you guys for letting me keep you for almost an hour. Well, with that, barring any other pressing announcements, we're going to begin to close this thing down. I will now take checkouts and begin closing the net. So, once again, I will go through the list of call signs, and if you will please give us a checkout, make any final comments you may have, and say goodnight to everyone. We'll let you get on your way. We'll let Mr. Randy show you how it's done there with our first checkout. Randy, Kilo Delta 5, Kilo Juliet Zulu. Your checkout, please. But yes, nutmeg is the best. Stuff is expensive. It is indeed.
All right, Mr. Colton, thank you, sir, for running the net and keeping the live stream up and going. Do appreciate that. Congratulations on your new official title. I guess you're going to be wanting a pay raise now, but we'll have to put that before the board and see how that passes. But anyway, good to hear everybody this evening. Hope to see y'all tomorrow evening for some tacos on Tuesday at the Canton Dairy Queen. And if not, have yourselves a good week. Hope to see everybody that can make it out on Saturday to the silos for a little manual labor. Have a good evening, y'all. 85 KJZ.
All right. Hey, 7-3 is Harv. Thanks for being here. Thank you for all the reactions. I see them going off over there. All right. Yes, absolutely. Thank you for being here. As always, Mr. Andy, thanks for bringing us your bad dad joke. Thanks for the kind words there. I appreciate that. You know, unfortunately, this is all volunteer work. Otherwise, I'd be putting in a lot of hours. I'd be expecting a pretty big check from you guys. No, it's all good work to be done, and I'm very happy to be doing it, and I'm very thankful and very grateful to everyone, or at least to most of you, for nominating me for the position. I hope I can serve you guys well, serve the county well. I definitely wouldn't be able to do it without the help of all you guys. So we'll look forward to a bright future and hopefully an active future in Aries here coming up in the future. Thank you, Mr. Randy. You have a good night, and yeah, I'll echo him in reminding everyone that tomorrow, Taco Tuesday at the Dairy Queen in Canton, the one that's just off Highway 20, about 5:30. We hang out for 30 minutes to an hour, however long we can. Nothing official, just chit-chatting and hanging out. So if you'd like to hang out with us, hope to see you at the Dairy Queen tomorrow at 5:30, and if you're willing and able to help, at the Silo site this Saturday at 8 o'clock. If you need the address for that, feel free to message us here on Facebook. You can get with us after the net, and we'll get you the address. You will be there, all right. Hey, 7-3's Mr. Quick Fried Chicken. Thank you so much. You have a good night, and we'll look forward to seeing you Saturday. Oh, you'll be there for tacos. I see. Yes, that's the best way to be there. Well, I haven't seen you there in a while, and well, I don't go there very often, so. Alrighty. Next checkout here is going to come from Mr. Matt, next on my list. Kilo Juliet 5, Hotel Tango Oscar. Your checkout, please.
All right, we just want to say good evening, everyone. Y'all have a wonderful night. Hope you did good as well as usual. Great job on both fronts. Hope to see some of you there Saturday. I'm going to try to be there. Might bring some young help with us that can do some more manual labor than the rest of us. So anyway, y'all have a great evening. Appreciate it. Fun as usual. KJ5, HTO.
Fantastic. I can't be the only younger guy out there. Hey, 7-3 is Colton. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Come back next week. I know you're working, but it's great to have you around. Alrighty, Mr. Matt. Hey, thank you for being here. It's been great having you on the net, man. You're a fantastic operator. You picked it up. You're a natural. We appreciate you being here and having fun with us. It's always great having you. And thank you for volunteering a couple younger bucks to be there with us Saturday. I know everyone else will appreciate it, and I'm sure they'll appreciate it when they get older. That'll be good to have. All right, we'll look forward to seeing you then. And until then, 7-3s, and have a good week, Matt. Thank you so much, sir. Have a good evening. All right, next checkout here is going to be from Mr. Jason. November 5, Mike Juliet Bravo. Your checkout, please.
you once again, Mr. Colton, for awesome net control. Also want to apologize that I hadn't been on as much as here recently. My kiddo has soccer practice on Monday evening, so it kind of takes up some of that time.
Oh, yeah.
But that was just about all for me. N5 MJB.
Well, thank you for those kind words, Mr. Matt, and thank you for being here tonight. Hey, no hard feelings. You come and go as you please. Family always comes first. We'd like for you to. We love hearing that you're taking care of them and getting involved in your kids' lives. That's always the best that we could ask for. So absolutely no hard feelings. You do what you gotta do, sir, and we'll always be here whenever you decide you want to, and whenever you have time. We're always happy to have you. So thank you, sir. 7-3 to you and the XYL over there with you, and I hope you guys have a good night and stay safe. Look forward to hearing from you more in the future. Alright, my next checkout here is going to be Mr. Rob. First time in and first time checking out here. Mr. Kilo 9er Echo Zulu Alpha, your checkout please.
Well, thank you so much for everything you're doing, Colton, and I appreciate your patience with this, 5 or 6 month endeavor trying to get on. So thank you again for the opportunity to learn with you guys. 73s, and I will hopefully see you soon at one of these meetings. Back to you, K9 Echo Zulu Alpha.
Good evening. The time is 8 p.m.
KI5LDJ. Yeah, not a problem, Rob. Hey, thank you so much for making it here. I'm very glad that you got your situation sorted and were able to join us. And you now have access to the system. That's fantastic news. Improving your own communications there and networking with some like-minded folks and learning. It's always a good time. Like I said, no pressure, no worries. Everyone works at their own pace and has real life to actually attend to, actual important things. This is all just for fun. So we're glad you were able to finally make it in with us and have some fun with us tonight. It was fantastic having you, and we look forward to hearing more from you at the rest of our nets and possibly meeting you at one of our meetings. You're always welcome, sir. Thank you for being here, and 7-3s to you as well. All right, second to last checkout here is going to be from Mr. Charlie. Kilo Juliet 5 Hotel Charlie Golf. Your checkout, please.
And once again, Colton, I appreciate you running the net tonight. Very well organized, and we had a lot of people here. And welcome, Mr. Rob, for your first time. Hopefully, we'll see you guys tomorrow at the Dairy Queen at 5:30 or thereabouts, and a bunch of you on Saturday. Get that done and get it rolling. Appreciate everyone. Y'all have a good night. 73s, AJ5, 860.
I'm kind of worried we're getting into Tyler. I'll have to talk about that later. Alrighty, thank you, Mr. Charlie G. It was a pleasure, as always, to have you join us this evening. Thank you so much for being here, bringing the fun, bringing the fancy. Good to have you, sir, and thank you for all your work, helping us acquire some hardware to make Saturday happen. It would not be happening without you. Well, maybe it would be, but it would just be way, way more difficult and hot and sweaty and tiring. So we appreciate you helping us get the tools required to make Saturday happen. Thank you so much for doing that for us, and yeah, hopefully we'll see some of you guys at Taco Tuesday. Thanks for your kind words as well, sir. I appreciate it. You have yourself a good night. You stay safe. Take care. 7-3s to you, sir. Have a good one. All right, last but not least, checking out Miss Marie, KF7SOX. Your checkout, please.
Colton, thanks for running the net, and congratulations on your new appointment position, volunteer position with Aries. It's going to be awesome. And 7-3s all. I'll see y'all.
We time out the machine. Do we heat it up too much? Alright, testing here for a second. We lost the end of Marie's transmission. Just testing to make sure we didn't overheat the repeater here. KI5LDJ testing. No, it seems to be working okay. I apologize, Marie. You dropped off at the end of your transmission there, but in any event, thank you so much for your kind words. I really appreciate it. Thanks for the confidence. And well, thank you for being here as always, keeping it lively, representing the females on the air. You have yourself a good night, 7-3s, and we will look forward to hearing from you next week and seeing you Saturday. Alrighty, let's get out of here. I've held you guys for long enough. Thank you once again to everyone for joining us for tonight's net, including myself and our internet check-ins. We had 11 check-ins, and we had 18 correct answers. I counted them tonight because you guys did so good. You guys were on a roll, and that didn't even include the ones that we had online. I think it would probably be about double that, if so. So you guys did fantastic. I appreciate you guys once again for being here. You guys have a good rest of your evening, a good rest of your week. We'll look forward to seeing some of you at Taco Tuesday tomorrow. I look forward to all the help we can get Saturday for the silo repair work. 7 of these to everyone. We are now closing down the CaresNet for Monday, September 23rd. It is 8:04 p.m. We are now returning the repeater system to normal amateur radio traffic. 7-3s, y'all. K5 LDJ CaresNet is now closed. Alrighty, that is it. I know my station is toasty right now. That was a long net, guys. We usually don't have the net go on for a whole hour, but thank you for a couple of you that are still here, if anyone's still watching. And anyone that might be watching later, thanks for if you made it through the whole hour of the net. We greatly appreciate your support. If you'd like to find out more about the Canton Area Radio Emergency Services Radio Group, you can find more on the web right down there. There's our website right there, vzcares.org. The QR code will also take you there. You can see the latest updates, get the frequencies for all of our machines, as well as the repeaters of neighboring groups. Occasionally post updates in there, pictures, all kinds of stuff. Lots of good info on there, and if you'd like to get involved with the group, you can find us there. You can also find us on Facebook, Canton Area Radio Emergency Services, VZ Cares, and follow the YouTube channel here. Hit subscribe down there. There's a little notification bell that'll pop up when you hit subscribe. You can turn that on to get notifications whenever we go live, which is every Monday at 7. You're more than welcome to join us here live in chat, whether you're licensed or not. You can check in. If you don't have a license, just put your name in the log. I still count it. I like to have bigger numbers for check-ins. It's great. All right, so fantastic. I will let you guys go for the evening. Thank you all once again for being here. I hope you have a good night, and take care of yourselves. Until next week, 7-3s, KF5 LDJ. Night, y'all.